Okay. Hinamatsuri Part 2 review. Episodes 4 through 6. Start with episode 4. It's focused on Ainzu, I believe. She's trying to make more money. She meets Hitomi, and Hitomi shows her a good spot to get cans while she's getting cans. Ainzu. Hitomi basically blackmails the guy into letting them take the cans. With the sort of him being fired. And let's see. He lets Ainzu take the cans, where she cashes them in for money. Wait, that's episode 5. Yeah. Hina was kicked out. Yeah, that's episode 5. Now I think about it. It's like the first half of episode 5. Now back to episode 4. Wait, I'll just finish the first half of episode 5 then. Ainzu is selling TVs, but old ones are cheap and they're trying to find a new TV. So, Hitomi joined Hina and Ainzu looking for an HD TV. Hitomi went to go get hers, tried to place it somewhere, got caught by the cops, and was questioned, or she decided to just take it to them later. And Hina decided to ask for money, buy a TV, then sell it. The guy who was buying the TVs were like, I can't buy these are brand new. And he's like, take them to a pawn shop. Okay, it's episode 5 now. 4. Yeah, that's where the episode 3 left off, where Hina puked and all that, and got food poisoning. She's kicked out because she made a mess. She, knocks on the door, tries to say sorry, he's like, leave. And I don't want to hear it. So she goes to live with Ainzu. Hitomi tries to visit Hina and wait, I forgot his name. What was his name again? His name was... trying to remember it. Does this say his name? Nita was... yeah, it says... told her that Hina was staying at his family's at the time. And Tony bought that. Then her boss dragged her to go help. I'm not gonna try to remember her name. She's... she starts to lose importance. She's Nietzsche's love interest, but not the best option. Her boss notices Hina and she's like, what? Oh, are you there? And Ainzu is there. They both leave. Later, Hina's eating a lot and something like that. She got kicked out. Ainzu kicked her out after a few days. So she leaves, meets up with a band, and uses her powers to help them out, get a crowd, and there's that. They Nita brought up the fact that he basically disowned Hina, and they're like, you don't bring someone in and disown her. So that's how that happened. So he was like, oh, that makes me feel bad. So he went to go look for Hina, say sorry. He went to place to place. Ainzu was like, I kicked her out after a few days. I don't know how you'd be able to keep up with her. And he finds a large crowd in Hina where he says sorry and stuff like that, I think. They go back home. Okay, time for the second half of episode 5. That was basically all of episode 4. Two of Hitomi's friends see her enter a bar and shortly followed by the teacher. They think they're both doing dirty stuff. I'm gonna leave that to your imagination. And they let their imagination go wild. They bring it up to one of Hitomi's closest friend. He wants to prove that he somehow got dragged into this. Then she just teases Hitomi, tries to get that causes him to have a fight. He was like, "What's going on? I have no idea." And they, two guys, like, wait, what if they do dirty stuff in the school? Then they go into class and the teacher's like, you told me I need your help with something. They leave. The two kids follow thinking that dirty stuff's gonna go down. Something inappropriate. They open up the door and just find her carrying papers. Stuff causes her to drop it. They're like, Then they go back to Hitomi's friend for help. This is just in the background. They decide to go to check it out. They notice Hitomi enter the bar. And they notice Nita go into the bar and they comment on being Hina's dad and think they're doing dirty stuff. Hitomi's friend's like, let's go in and confirm for ourselves. They follow and Hina's like, has no idea what's going on. And they all see Hitomi working at the bar and they're like, and Hitomi's like, so she just tries to play it off like she doesn't know them, play ignorant, right? Yeah, Nita and Hitomi's boss look the other way. And they finally get her to admit that she's a middle schooler working at the bar. The teacher shows up at the end of the episode and they all start clapping except who's like, I have no idea what's going on. The teacher shows up and like, why are you kids here? And like, oh, you think or something, whatever. Because he told me, don't you? And they're like, inform you she's not. And the three kids are like students, all three of them, doesn't, like, how can a teacher be so dumb? So, next episode 6. It starts off with Nita walks in, he is on the phone, he's like, hey, who are you talking? I'm like, oh, it's your family, mom or something. And he's like, like, who is one lady on the phone? He's like, no one. He tries to, then it cuts to, like, credits, and after the credits, they're at his dad, memorial to his dad who's dead. And Nina comments on, like, he says old man. He's like, the old man's alive. He's like, that's my boss. Not my old man. This is my dad. And, Hina is, oh, or something like that. No, I still has no idea. Hina is like, constantly like, my dad's in jail, stuff like that. They made up a story. It does not go over well. It brings up a dad, and he's like, they just go for the new story, and he's like, yes, she's actually my daughter. Like, see, your son brought you your granddaughter. And all that. Also, I'm going real, IS3 episode 6, holy cow, that one's getting bad treatment in this review. And, shows Ainzu, she's, apparently something's happening to the park or something, I think. I'm not sure. The homeless people are like, we can't take care of you. She basically gets adopted by these old people and works for them, and that's where the episode ends. But yeah, that was episode 4, 5, and 6 of Hinamatsuri. But that's it for this review.